Welcome to 23 West 066 Kings Court in Glen Ellen. I'm going to start this video just by panning the sides here and looking at the three-car garage that you can see, and seeing upstairs that you can see that there's a set of bedrooms up there. We'll get up there in just a minute, but I think what I like best is this front paver patio. There's fresh vegetation. We've replaced all of the shrubs with brand new ones, so it'll be wonderfully spring-like when the spring comes. But I guess what you really like is you look at this patio. It's 20 by 25. There's roses and a bunch of other wonderful plants behind you and on the side, but at the same time you sit and you have that coffee in the morning or a beer at night, and you're able to enjoy the scenery and life as it unfolds. This is a very big dog walking environment, so people are always walking in front of your house, and I think it makes a wonderfully friendly environment for families. So I'm going to turn around here and we're going to look at this door. This is a fiberglass full view or full pane cut glass door. I love these doors for the fact that you get so much light coming into the front door, and everything is brought into the living room there. So we're going to do exactly that. We do put in combination locks on, so you'll get the electronic lock. You've got the Sky Bell there in the corner, so you've got the video doorbell. So looking up the side here, you see that we have the second floor stairs, very modern look, and when we go to the side you'll see how sleek and modern it is. And now we walk into a very, very nice, very large open concept space. This is 33 by 36, the whole area. So you can see that the living room and the dining room is 18 by 33. So just a wonderful space. You've got a full pass-through fireplace here. And look at these windows. If I call out anything about this house, the windows are just beautiful. I'm looking at 5-foot tall windows with just an amazing expanse. They're all brand new. They're all side windows. They're all high energy efficiency. So just a wonderful thing. I'm just going to walk my way over to the dining room here. And I guess the thing that makes so much sense about open concept is this dining room is expandable to the size you need it. So you could have a party of 20, 25 if that's what you wanted, and just have a table expansion or multiple tables to sit there and have everybody comfortable at the dining room table. So that's just a wonderful feature about open concept that we get out of this house. I'm going to walk my way back here. And again, you got double, the cathedral ceilings bring in so much light. We've got a double stack of windows here. Again, these are these 5-foot tall windows. So just beautiful. So here is the master kitchen. Call it the master kitchen, I guess. It is a quartz and stainless kitchen. It is just beautiful. Shaker cabinets all the way through. You've got extra storage in the pantry there at the end with pull-out drawers. But the main thing is that between quartz and granite, which is one of the comparisons that a lot of people do, is that granite is porous and has to be sealed. And if it gets scratched or the seal breaks, anything that leaks down through it, like milk or something like that, can seep into the granite itself, in which case then it can sour. So from that perspective, quartz is king. And this is a beautiful white quartz. And I don't know if you can see the design here. We've got a very subtle design, and it's just magnificent. So we've got roughly 30 linear feet of quartz here. So is that you've got plenty of cooktop space and space to roll out cookies and space to have coffee makers and everything else. But we've done some things to save you space too, and we'll talk about that. At the same time, eating at the island is huge in our family, and this island is no exception. This is a 7.5-foot island, and the thing that I love about these islands is that we sit there and put seating around the corner. So is that it's not just seating on one side. You're not all sitting in a row. You're sitting at an angle. You can see each other. The dinner conversations happen. The fun, the enjoyment happens because you're able to sit there and interact with each other with eye contact. It's a big deal. So next to us is a Samsung Family Hub refrigerator. I get a kick out of this refrigerator. It's got all the bells and whistles. I'm just going to tap it. It should sit there, and here it goes on. But the thing that's so nice about it is that on your phone, you can literally see what's inside your refrigerator. So if you're in the store shopping and you don't remember if you had milk or you didn't have milk or what's the story about this or that, you can just look. So that's way cool. I just love that. So it's a French door, it's got the ice maker, it's got the water in the door, so it's a wonderful fridge. And it's got Pandora radio on it. So my goodness. So what's up with that? It's got all the calendaring, all the features. So that next to it is the Samsung Flex Duo range. And the reason I like this range so much is that it's convertible. It's got all the features of the full size range. So let me open this thing up. I'm going to try and do this so that you can see it too. So inside you can see the full size oven is there, and it's got a divider, which is really kind of cool. So the divider allows us to sit there and do this. Make it into a half size. So you can be cooking the steaks or the meat up on the top rack, and you can be cooking the vegetables down at the bottom rack at a different temperature, different style. This is twin convection cooking. So it's really kind of neat how Samsung pulled this together without limiting you as far as having to have only one or the other. So looking above here though, you see this Cuisinart microwave. This is above the counter, so we saved you all that space of having a microwave on the counter. It's not below the cabinet on the island, which is where you see some people put them. Also, some people believe that you need a microwave the size of, that could cook a turkey. We think that, when you're in the chef's corner, which is this corner here, we'll talk about in just a second, but between the stove, the microwave, the fridge, and the sink, that's kind of the real workspace. That's where all the real business gets done. And also, of course, with the dishwasher right here. But they call it the triangle because of the fridge, the cooking, and the sink. And the idea is that as tight as that can be makes you as efficient or as most flexible as possible. So, nice setup here, and as you can see, all of it's wide open. So if you put the coffee machine here on the end, anybody that's sitting there working over here won't be in your way. The other thing I'd like to note is that this is a huge 4-foot aisle. So if you have multiple chefs in the family or just kids that want to carry around, you're not going to be bumping so much unless they want to. So nice 4-foot aisle. It really makes the kitchen a lot easier to work with. Next, I always like to bring up one of my favorite appliances, and that's this range hood. We like this Frigidaire range hood. It's just beautiful. It's glass and stainless. I don't know if you can see the glass from this angle, but a beautiful piece of curved glass that jets out across your range. And it's got the nice lights on it. It's got the fans on it. And if you're cooking like me, you need the big fan. And I just mean to say that it has capability to sit there and get rid of any smells that you may not want in your kitchen. So, looking around, you can see out that you're looking on the deck, but what you're really doing is you're looking at the family room where everybody is hanging out. Maybe they're watching the ball game, maybe the TV's on the fireplace, maybe the TV's on the back wall there. Whatever way you want to put it together is really what we like to say makes sense here when we look at open concept living. I think what I like is the fact that instead of having a closed off kitchen where the cook is relegated to the back room, the cook is right in the middle of the action. You've got the first floor bedrooms, first floor laundry, you've got the first floor mudroom. All the action is happening right here. You're back and forth, and it's really easy to do lots of different things while not leaving, shall we say, what might be going on in the family room. Here's that beautiful pass-through fireplace. It's a gas assist, gas starter for logs, and it really is beautiful. We just had the flue replaced, and in saying so, they did a wonderful job in resealing the fireplace so it isn't drafty. That's probably my biggest concern about fireplaces in general is that, when you look at these fireplaces that need all the air and for combustion, they're basically, they downdraft all that cold air on you. Again, my gas bill was only $200. So when I look at the the big months, January and February, how cold it was, negative temperatures, really just pretty tough months this year, maybe not as bad as other years, but only $200 for this house with cathedral ceilings and contractors in and out all the time. I thought that was really good, so I'm hoping that you'll see that as well. Kind of looking back at the front door here on the side, you can see that it really is just a wonderful space, and you've got everybody together back here. So this is the end of this section. We'll go to the bedrooms next and take a look at what's going on there, and then upstairs and downstairs as well. All right, we'll be back. Okay, we're going to start again from the hallway just outside of the living room and family room. We're going to first start off with just this entrance to the 3-car garage, and you can see right outside here you've got a mudroom. This mudroom is terrific for hanging up all your coats and all the messy shoes and all the different things you'll need for the different seasons, mittens, scarves, so on and so forth. Got a nice shelf up there, but you also have a nice little electronics cubby here too, which is kind of nice to sit there and put your phone, your iPad, all of your charging needs can be dealt with right here, as well as all of your key storage and the mail, all those things that come in can all be centrally located right here in the mudroom and kept nice and organized. Turning around a little bit, you can see that we have a second bedroom here on the first floor, which is great for seniors, great for guests. They're not walking up and through your house. This is really a very nice room. It's all hardwood, and attached is a private bath, which really makes this kind of an opportunity for a senior or someone that is challenged with some of their special needs and special equipment needs. They can use this bathroom. There is a 36-inch shower door. It's a European shower door, or shower wall, I should say. And the need is that it makes it easier for people to get in and out of this shower. So much easier to work with for the elderly. And it's not a handicap compliant because there is a small threshold there, but it is a small threshold. Okay, we're going to move down the hall here. There is a linen closet right outside here, and then of course there is a guest bath, just a half bath, which is great for your guests, very easy and simple. We have laundry, first floor laundry. Now we don't supply the laundry equipment, so you'll see the blank side of this wall. The idea is the fact that there are people that are very pro on top loaders versus side loaders, or front loaders I should say, and we don't make that decision for you, and how you finish the rest of this laundry room is up to you. I'm going to move over here to the office space, and this is a nice expansion space as well. We can talk about that as you come and visit the house, but here is just tucked away off into the corner, a beautiful space just for you keeping track of the daily books of your business, and whether it be homework that you need to do from the job. It's a great little space that's just kind of tucked away here in the corner. Okay, here we're at the master bedroom, what everyone's been waiting for. This is a 25 by 19 master bedroom suite. The master bedroom itself is 14 by 19. It's really very generous in size. As you can see, it's got just a staging bed in here, but certainly got room for the king bed and all the accompaniments. So we're looking at the master closet, which the light is off, which we'll fix, which is a good size master closet, but it can be bigger. There's some expansion capabilities we'll talk about. There's 36 linear feet of closet rod, hanging rod, so as that you can compare that to a lot of closets, and there's just not that much space than other closet comparisons. So I know that myself, I have a walk-in closet, and it only has 24 feet of linear shelving and closet rod. Behind the door here is your own personal private safe, so as that you can sit there and store jewelry or any other items that you find that need to be safe and out of the way of children. We want to make sure that we look at the house as a safety factor, and and we put in some safety issue or safety things, the small things that make a big difference, locks and things like that. So here's the master bath. This is something that everybody loves to see. It's the highlight of the video, I'm sure. So first off, this is a marble, 10-foot marble twin shower. It's a beautiful shower. It's got on the rain head on the one side, you've got the heated towel bars here on the side. But when you take a look at this shower, you'll see that you've got not only the wand, but you've got the rain head there. So it's an 8-way shower. All kinds of feature. You've got the big elongated bench there so that you have a place to sit and work with things. And inside the shower, if we can move our way in here, you can see that you've got that hidden cup or soap holder and the box for your shampoo and things like that, so it doesn't have to always be out. Moving to the other shower, it's just a little bit different. The only thing that's different here is that it does not have that rain head on top. Now this glass block you see, it's kind of old school, but in fact this is done in a very new way of design. Outside of that glass block is a double pane window, so that means the fact that you're going to have that really heavy duty insulation factor of double pane glass. Then you've got an air space, and then you've got the glass block. So the glass block really sits there and helps keep that shower wall nice and sealed up securely so there's no water penetration. At the same time, you get all that beautiful light. So really, really nice. I'm going to sit there and step back here a little bit and let you take a look. This is the twin vanities with vessel sinks. You've got the captain's cabinet that we raise up off the quartz countertop, because one of the things that we've found is that in many of the implementations of the captain's cabinet is that they don't raise it off the counter, so therefore it sits in the water that gets on the counter. So we sit there and take a little bit of extra time and put that extra piece of quartz on it, so it raises the cabinet. So that is the first floor. The rest of it is really quite beautiful. The windows here on the side, this is a 10-foot wall of glass, and into your backyard, lots of nice space there. So we're going to stop and go upstairs. Okay, we've just come up the stairs and we're going to recap here for a second. We're talking about 1,200 square feet of open concept living space. So that is the living room and the dining room. That is the family room here and also the kitchen. And then we went inside off to the left a little bit, and we went ahead and we saw another 1,000 square feet of 2 bedrooms, the laundry room, and the office space, the mudroom. So far you've got 2,200 square feet of living space on the first floor, all hardwood. Then you're looking at the outside porch and the back deck. So the deck there is another 16 by 30. The front porch here is another 12 by 25. So that's about 750 square feet of additional space for the summertime, and these big beautiful windows to let all that light and air in. So nice space upstairs or downstairs. Now we're upstairs. And I wanted to stop and talk about the carpeting for a moment. This is a this is a polyester carpet, and then what I have here is set up as a staging area so you can see what the difference between nylon and polyester is. The nylon is the Tupperware container that's stained. The polyester is the Prego bottle that is not stained. So it's kind of interesting how you look at carpeting and you go, wow, so this is the polyester. It's a little more expensive, but it comes with a lifetime stain warranty, which allows you to have this beautiful, soft, light-colored carpeting. So the the second floor starts with 2 bathrooms, okay? We added a bathroom to the second floor because of the fact that the original design did not have 2 bathrooms, and it just didn't seem to make sense to have 3 bedrooms on the second floor and have everyone crowded into 1 bathroom. So the first bathroom here has the double vanities set up. It's really set up very nicely. We come inside, you've got a full soaker tub. So that's very nice, and a little bit of a backrest or a shelf on the back there to sit there and have your shampoos and stuff. Coming out of here, we go over to the other side here, and you can see down the hall here, here is the second bathroom, and it's a full bathroom as well. So we're looking at a nice shower stall, and some storage space over there, as well as this quartz top and these nice large rectangular sinks. I love these things. The other thing that's really great about this floor is that we have zoned heat, and so when we go downstairs we'll look at the first furnace, but we have a second furnace up here. So this floor is totally controlled by its own furnace and AC, and so we have all of that comfort built in, so you don't have to have the challenges of having a single furnace trying to accommodate both floors. Because in a cathedral ceiling house, that's challenging. Got a nice big window in here, and you've got a 12 by 15 bedroom. Really nice size. It works out well. You've also got this attic eave storage. Now this one is 3 of 3. There are 3 attic eave storages in here where it goes 4 feet wide and 12 feet long. So there's plenty of storage in each of these rooms for all of the different suitcases and winter to summer wear and all of the different seasonal changes. So I'm going to move down the hall here a little bit. So you've got a mid-bedroom here which has just tremendous windows. This is 14 by 8. I'm just going to walk in. Not the biggest bedroom in the house, but certainly a good sized one. You've got closet storage here on the side, and you got room for a bed, and you can make it a wonderful office if you wanted to as well. It's a great space. So walking down the hall again a little bit further, you've got another linen closet here on the side with shelves and hanging space, and another one of these attic eave access points. This is 2 of 3. So this way you can go ahead and have all the linen storage and needs for these 3 bedrooms up here managed. Now here is the 3rd bedroom up here, and this is a nice sized bedroom as well. This one is 11 by 15. And I guess I just really wanted to step back and just point out just some of the beautiful features. These are all brand new windows across the whole house. All the bedrooms come with twin USB chargers. I don't know if you can see that or not. I'm hoping you can. But those are outlets that have USB chargers in them. So that becomes a staple in these this day and age, to have all the electronics, whether it be downstairs in the electronics area or it be upstairs. So here's the walk-in closet, and again, this one has 2. It has an attic storage on this side, and it has an attic storage on the other side here. So again, these are 12 foot by 4 foot areas to go ahead and put in all those change of wardrobe things. So this is the 2nd floor. And then next we'll be going down to the basement. I'm just going to walk down the hallway here and get you to the edge. It's really bright and beautiful, and the carpet makes it wonderful as well. So very pleased about that. And I will get back in just a minute. Okay, we just stepped downstairs, and as you can see, we've got hardwood steps that are stained to match the floor to bring us downstairs. It's a nice staircase. Spinning around here, you can see we've got a beautiful, nice finished rec room. It's got a waterproof floor in case water were ever to penetrate. It's not going to sit there and swell up like most other floors you see. We've got this black paint on the ceiling, which is a really great concept, and it's very modern. And the idea is the fact that the ceiling disappears. And when you're down here looking at it, you really just see the line of the trim molding at the ceiling. You do not see all the intricacies of the ceiling itself. At the same time, you have access. So if you wanted to put some speaker wires in upstairs on the floor, you could sit there and easily drill through and do what you wanted to do. So this space is about 1,000 square feet, and it is got an L shape to it. And you've got plenty of room to set up the kids to play down here. You can have a 6th bedroom if you wanted. Lots of good news there. There is an escape window here, so it's all the code. And I have the electrical panel open for a reason, so I'll talk about that in a second. So you do have that escape window, so this can be a bedroom here. So we went ahead and added all new electric as far as expansion box. We added in the surge suppressor here on the bottom. And then I guess what I wanted to show you is the fact that all the arc fault breakers and also GFI breakers have been replaced, so is that it's really all new electric. So we'll talk about all the generalities here in a minute. The other thing I like to mention though is the fact that we put on just bed and bath locks on these dangerous facilities for kids. So even though it's not a fancy Brinks lock, it's not going to keep out burglars or anything like that, but if you lock that door, kids won't be able to get in, which makes this a safe place for them to play. Same here with the utility room, and this is a utility room workshop. You've got plenty of space here, about 200 square feet of space to go ahead and put in that shop. You can sit there and add additional laundry equipment if you wanted to. At the same time, you've got the twin 40-gallon water heaters, and the reason why I like these so much is that they recharge fast. So they're not high efficiency, which would make them kind of slow. I don't know if people will agree or disagree with that, but when they're this type, they work really fast to get going, and they really turn out a lot of heat. I also have this recirculating pump. So what that does is that in those big showers upstairs, the water is already circulated around the loop to those showers, and they turn on almost instantaneously. So like that. Here's 120,000 BTU furnace. This is the second one. So you've got a humidifier on this one for the whole house, and then behind it you've got this huge crawl space. So this is another 1,000 square feet of storage. It's nicely set up, and it's open. So it's a 4 foot high crawl, which means that you can get some big things in and out of here, including yourself. So that's the basement in a nutshell. So I wanted to take a quick trip outside here. This is that deck that we were talking about earlier. It's a nice big Pella sliding door which gets us out into the deck. It is a beautiful deck. It's got, as I said earlier, it's 16 by 30. It gives you a great idea of the neighborhood and what's going on. I'm just walking around in a circle here so as you can see what's going on there. You've got a nice yard. And there's kids in the neighborhood across the street. There's kids everywhere. There's nice families growing up here. So it's a wonderful place to raise a family. Okay, I wanted to come back around and come to this general sign here that we have in the house. And what it is it's about all the things that we've updated or put in new. First off, we discussed as we were talking, walking around, is that there's 2 new complete furnace and AC systems in the house. They're 95% energy efficient. So when we looked at the energy bills for January and February, which were pretty cold months this year, they were $200. And I hate to say it, my guys aren't the most obedient about closing doors. In fact, contractors leave doors open often to bring in big stuff. Next is that we had 2 air conditioners attached to those, high efficiency air conditioners. We have the humidifier, the whole house humidifier attached downstairs, and then we have those smart thermostats that we passed by. I wanted to also just take a quick recap. We replaced all the windows with these high efficiency all side windows. They are beautiful windows and they have lifetime replacement warranties. Anything happens, the window fogs or there's some damage somehow, they'll just replace it. So that's a wonderful thing. We've got all new plumbing across the whole environment. We made some changes in the design. We made some assessments of what plumbing was here, and we made the decision to go ahead and replace it all. So you're starting from the copper water supplies, the waste lines, the 2 brand new water heaters, the faucets, the sinks, the toilets. And I must say, those are American Standard Titan toilets. Those are the 18 golf ball kind. Those are awesome. You got updated electrical panel. We're downstairs looking at that. Inside that box, though, also included all of the enhanced lighting. We added over 60 lights to this building. Brand new sconces, designer fixtures, cans. In addition, we added 7 ceiling fans, all with remotes to help keep the house comfortable. And of course, all with the new modern decor outlets and dimmer switches throughout the whole house. So it's really important to recognize we changed out everything. So even though this house was built in the 70s, it's brand new. So looking at the fiberglass front door, it's a beautiful lead glass fiberglass front door. It makes a wonderful entrance. We changed out the chimney flue. The roof had updated flashing and venting. The roof looks great. And then we're on public water and public sewer, which I think is a really important point at this point in the tour, to make sure that everyone realizes that in this part of Glen Ellen unincorporated area, not everybody is on public water. And they didn't have to sign up to attach to the public sewer. So take a look at what we're comparing against. Of course, there's a radon system and evacuation system here. In Illinois, that's just really starting to become standard as we look at safety for children and safety for adults. So the